Hey y'all. Oh my gosh. So today I got up, I did my thing, I got my coffee, I took my supplements, I did all my things, and I sat down and my friend posted this on her Instagram and I'm gonna read it to you. I've never seen any life transformation that didn't begin with the person in question finally getting tired of their own BS. Right? And I was like, yes. Oh my gosh. So that's what I wanted to talk to you today about, because here's the deal. We are so caught up in ourselves and what we perceive others think about us that it absolutely shuts us down day in and day out. I experience it and I recognize it and I experience it. But I never quite knew exactly how to communicate what that transformation is. And really, what that transformation is no more excuses. So most people that know me now know that I will not make an excuse for anything around me. So I take full responsibility. Does that mean that I do everything right? Heck no. I screw up on a daily basis and I don't have the answers like a lot. But what I don't do is go down the list of people to blame. So, for instance, when I was younger, or even just a couple of years ago, I would go back to my story, maybe it was the way I was brought up, maybe it was my marriage, maybe it was my best friend, maybe it was relationships, maybe it was whatever it was. I would come up with a reason as to why this particular situation wasn't working out. It had to do with someone else. And when I realized that I was doing that, and I worked really, really hard, because when you change kind of that mental thought process, when you are in crisis, it's hard. It's like a muscle that you don't use. It's like doing squats with this big muscle. Every time I do them, I want to die. Like I can't walk the next day. And so it's similar to that. You have to exercise that muscle of taking personal responsibility. And so when I started that, it was really freaking hard. And, I find myself in situations where I want to throw myself on the floor and kick and scream like I'm 5 years old. Like that's how hard it is. But what I realized in time is that once I started taking responsibility, I actually had full control. And I'm a control freak. So for a control freak, that's a really awesome thing, because if I blame it on someone else, I can't control that other person. Like I can't change what they did that, indirectly caused me problems. But if I take responsibility for me and I take them out of the equation and I digress and I think, okay, what did I do to cause that problem? I can fix that. I can change that. I can adjust that. So that's probably the coolest part of taking responsibility. It's giving you and empowering you the opportunity to do and be whatever you want. And so you control your destiny. You control your future. You control your goals. I mean, how awesome is that? How awesome is that? So the next time you're in a situation where you want to freak out on someone else because something went wrong, just try it. Step back and think, what did I do that got myself here? And how could I have done that better? I can't tell you how many times in my business I have had to do that. And it's been a real eye-opening experience. And it's given me that opportunity to transform into a better person. And instead of just spewing out blame, which, hey, we're all guilty of, I am able to sit back and think rationally, okay, what did I do to get myself here? Is this something I can correct? Does this work for me? Or do I need to step away? I mean, there are a million things that you can do, but you can't do anything about what someone else does. You can do everything about the way that you react and the way that you perform. So, guys, it's so profound. I've never seen any life transformation that didn't begin with the person in question finally getting tired of their own BS. Just process that. I hope you have the best hump day. Because I'm telling you, if you take responsibility for your day and you don't let your kids, your husband, your mom, your dad, your neighbor, your sister, your brother, whoever, if you don't let them dictate your happiness or how productive you are, imagine what you can do.